guys, and welcome back to the vlog. So we are actually leaving Australia today, and we are going into month 2 of our race, which is wild and weird, and what? That's crazy. So I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek into what Australia looked like while we were here. So we will be heading to Bali, Indonesia tomorrow, and a van ride and a train ride today. But we have done so much this month, ministry-wise, like fun things and all of the above. You know, all the good stuff we did in Australia. So I want to give you a sneak peek into all of my squad mates and teammates and what they thought was awesome in Australia. So let's go! What was your favorite part about Australia?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, my favorite part of Australia is probably the same thing that's gonna be my favorite part of every country. It's definitely the encounters with the people in this country and in every country I go to, because I love that every single time that we encounter someone, we get to plant and water seeds that then the Lord is gonna make grow. And I wanna be a full-time gardener.
I really loved seeing all the different teams work on unity and the squad work on like spiritual unity and oneness. We had really good ministry times, and we had a lot of good squad times as well. I think that it creates a foundation of just depth and unity within us as we meet together, and it was really cool to have all squad month together as the first month.
Favorite part about Australia would have to be Sherwood Cliffs, the rehabilitation place. Simply because like the founders and just the people's faith there, it's a simply faith-based ministry, and all of like every last single one of their provisions is strictly from God, and they would not do anything unless like God provided or like God kind of just like directed them. So it was like very encouraging, especially for me, to and just increase my faith in that manner. So Sherwood Cliffs definitely would be my favorite place, and it's just the view, it's just extraordinary, the beauty there, and just God's creation and just how He stewarded that place and just their faithfulness.
Wow, okay. Favorite part about Australia, exploring the local coffee shops, meeting the locals here, and visiting Emerald Beach to see all the kangaroos. Ministry-wise, my favorite opportunity that we had was volunteering with Red Frogs at the Rolling Sets Festival. It was the first festival that they've ever done in Coffs Harbour, and there were about 5,500 people there, and we really just got to love on them and show them the love of Jesus through keeping them hydrated and helping them to the medical tent while they were sick, and so many people were just touched by that, and it's opened so many doors for churches here in Coffs Harbour.
My favorite part about Australia was honestly just how I saw God in the waves and my alone time with Him. My favorite ministry was Sherwood Cliffs, which is a rehabilitation center in the rural part of Coffs Harbour, and it was just like a really beautiful experience to see how they run the rehab facilitation, and not only do people leave without a dependency on substances, but they leave with a dependency on Jesus, and that's really cool.
One of my favorite things about Australia was, for me, the just geography, like how beautiful this place is. I think God creates everything, and it's so beautiful. It's just to be in this and to be able to experience the people, the culture, the land. It was really beautiful just to be able to explore it, and ultimately I think it brings us closer to God. It's His creation, to be able to meditate on His Word and to meditate on His creation. So it was really beautiful.
Yeah, we went to this place called Sherwood Cliffs. It was like a drug rehabilitation center. And yeah, it was cool like being able to partner with them and just kind of help alongside them. And really like going there and just being able to hear the story of how they came about, and yeah, just the faith that they have in the Lord of just like providing literally everything. Yeah, it was just such a huge testament to just how much they really truly do just rely on the Father. And I think that was very inspiring for me, and just like being able to partner alongside them and work with them, and also just to see the vision and mission that they have, and just to see Christ's name, spoken above everything else. And yeah, just was a really sweet opportunity to be able to go there and hang out with them.
My favorite part about Australia was also Sherwood Cliffs, and a lot of people have said that already, but it's just because it was that amazing. My dream is actually to run a range very similar to that for at-risk youth. So it was a blessing to me and kind of reignited that passion just to see how the family that runs it involves all of their kids in it. It's not just, older people running it, but it's a whole entire family thing, and they just do it with God's love, and it's pretty amazing to see that.
My favorite part about Australia was being able to grow spiritually in myself. I think this month was a lot of just growing in who I am with God, and like how the Holy Spirit has gifted me with so many different things, and how I'm going to be able to use that in the next 10 months in all these different countries. So I think this month was more about growing, and we also were able to do so many beautiful ministry settings. One of them was going to a festival which had like 5,500 people, and we're just able to serve them, hydrate them, and make sure they were safe and not sick, and like sending them to the medical tent and making sure they were good without even like saying Jesus' name, but like giving Jesus through action. So super beautiful, and it was so awesome.
My favorite part of Australia was the fact that we got a variety of different ministries, and we got to kind of get to do a lot of different things around the area of Coffs Harbour. And I also loved how the Lord kind of like individually met each one of us in the squad and was able to kind of show us a little bit more about our giftings that we get to use out in the whole world as we keep going. And we've been able to like dive in deeper with the Lord, dive in deeper with each other, because we're here together as a squad and not just teams. And so we're able to just kind of like pour into each other, and also be able to be poured into by God. And then it's just been really cool how God showed up in these crazy ways, like out in nature, like out in like what we're doing, and then also being able to partner alongside the local church and help them. Like, it's just been a really, really sweet month of like different ministries, enjoying each other's company, and also just like taking in the Lord's love to be able to pour that out for the rest of the world. So yeah, it's been a great month, and it's been super, super fun, and I don't really want to leave because Ozzy's great.
Are you ready to go to Bali?
I am. I'm excited.
Woo!